I'll ask the Senator to present the awards to those who accept them, and I would ask Sharon to present the awards that come from the Indigenous Literary Foundation. The first announcement, which you may have seen in your programs, is to announce our official 2014 Garma Yolngu hero, Mr. Joe Yunupingu. Let me tell you about Joe. He's remembered as one of the rocks of the Yolngu people, strong, solemn, straight. Nigel tells me he was a tough man. His father was Nukinu, and for decades the leader of the Gumatj clan. His brother, Mangaroi, who then led the Gumatj clan until '79, when his authority was handed to his son, Babaji Garlawoi. It was for Garlawoi and many other Yolngu that Joe provided his knowledge, support and wisdom, guiding his nephew and other leaders through the turbulent period of the 80s and 90s and beyond. Through this period, he was the prime mover for Dimaru Rangers. It was very much his life's work to protect Yolngu land and to nurture Yolngu culture, and he gave generously of his knowledge to the younger generation of Yolngu. He lived in two worlds also. He was one of the first Yolngu to be named as a principal investigator on an Australian Research Council funded project, and was an adjunct fellow at Northern Territory University. He is remembered by his daughters as an amazing father, and for them, as for all who knew him, his presence lives on. I will ask a member of his family to accept on his behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, for Joe Yunupingu, one of his proud daughters. The next announcement I have to make is a pretty extraordinary one. In the program, it's headed Trifecta, and it is indeed a trifecta. Three daughters of the Guruiwi family. Lena Chapilawai Guruiwi, Selma Ralini Guruiwi, Zelda Valpiange Guruiwi. Selma, Zelda and Lena have contributed in a position way to their community with their hard work in the Wallaby Beach and Ganyangara community, because all three girls have been diligent, trustworthy and reliable in their work at Ganyaraga. They have been excellent role models to other women in their community. They've been full-time workers at the Ganyaranga nursery, looking after plants and market gardens and labouring in the community itself, keeping the grounds clean, tidy and safe, and with these positions they've supervised and mentored others who have come to work and train them. They have all completed Certificate 1 Agri-Food and Certificate 1 Horticulture. They have always been keen and willing to learn new things and continue to show this enthusiasm. They are presently in the process of starting a course in Certificate 2 meat processing, and Ganyanga will soon be opening their own meat processing centre, and the three girls will be at the forefront of running this operation, which will benefit the community with commercial sustainability and open up opportunities from employment to the local Yolngu. We are so proud of the hard work and achievement of these three remarkable Gorowiwi sisters. Would you please come to the stage to accept your award? This way and we get a stand here, we get the photo taken here. Oh, he's a father, proud father.
Well done.
I failed to invite someone quite important to the stage when we announced Joe and his award. There is a special announcement to be made in terms of the board and the Dimaru board, and so I would like to ask my wawa to come here, Jawa, Matia Lili. Yo.
Thank you, Wawa Kulkula. It is a great honor for me to announce another recognition of Uncle Joe. I'd just like to have a little brief history about Uncle Joe. He was the guiding light, driving force around Dimaru. Myself and Jamie America, we started off as being the first Rangers in 1993, and Uncle Joe was our SCA, or the Senior Cultural Advisor then. When we left Dimaru, we both became directors of the Dimaru board, and the family have asked me today to announce that the boardroom be named after Uncle Joe. Joe Yunupingu boardroom. Thank you.
The next award is for an extraordinary young man, Shane Tipengwadi. This 11-year-old boy, Shane, performed resuscitation on a 3-year-old, Lucas Turkey, who had fallen into Macassan's well about 300 metres from the local school. Shane and his friends were swimming in the waterhole after school when one of the boys saw Lucas fall into the water, and Shane ran over and dragged the boy out of the water, where he found him unconscious and not breathing. Shane then commenced, this 11-year-old boy commenced CPR, which he had seen on television. Shane said his body was like jelly. I jumped in and pulled him out of the water. It was really easy. I pushed his heart and water came out of his mouth and nose. I saw it on television on Channel 99. So don't tell the kids not to watch television all the time. Lucas was taken to Milingimbi Health Clinic to be stabilised and then flown to the Royal Darwin Hospital. He is currently recovering well at home. Unfortunately, neither Shane nor a member of his family can be here, but we should all be very proud of this young man. The next award goes to Lorraine Mandarmana Godawiwi. Lorraine Godawiwi has shown determination and independence this year with her schooling. She's taken responsibility for her own education and actively sought enrolment and advice on how to complete her secondary schooling. Her attendance has been good, and she will often come to school even if no one else from the community is coming in, which reflects a huge amount of strength and determination. She encourages and motivates the other senior girls to attend school and participate. Lorraine has been a good role model to younger Yolngu students at NHS school and has shown them that they can achieve in senior secondary education. Lorraine is actively completing a certificate in hospitality and has completed a work experience placement at Miwach Clinic. She always tries her best in class and attempts all classwork to the best of her ability. Lorraine will make a difference to her community in the future as an educated, strong, and proud Miak. Lorraine could not be here, but I will ask Danga Godawiwi to accept on her behalf. So you can give her the photo. The next award is for two extraordinary men, Tony Jalung Yunupingu and Brian Daurpandi Godawiwi. The Gumatj waste management business has, over the past 6 years, developed into an enterprising local business. Some say that the secret to its success stems from the strength of its two local employees. Both Brian Godawiwi and Tony Yunupingu have been put forward as Yolngu heroes due to their consistent and reliable approach to their positions of employment. Both men are required to operate heavy machinery on a daily basis, and their expertise in this particular field means these are highly valued employees. Readily available, willing to offer assistance, proactive, diplomatic, quiet achievers. These are the words that have been used consistently to describe the character and personalities of both men. Their supervisor, Beta Saukuru, has been working alongside both men for the better part of 5 years. And according to Beta, both men have always been effective workers, neither requiring immediate supervision. Brian is a father and a husband, his family being of great importance to him. He was one of the first employees of Gumatch Corporation when it was formed in 2006. He was also one of the first employees to move from CDP to work. He has now been full-time employment for the past 7 years. He is a credit to himself, his family, and his Galpu clan. Tony is a former Tupuma College student. He has a great wealth of leadership experience tucked under his belt, and after much perseverance and dogged determination, Tony this year was able to afford the purchase of his own family vehicle. Tony respects the value of hard work and the contribution that he is able to make with his own efforts. I congratulate both of you and ask you to come here and accept your awards. Okay. Tony can't be here, but the wife, who thinks so much of him, is going to accept on his walk. That finishes the awards. Thank you very much.